The NBA 2K League draft is coming up on January 26th, and last week we talked to Brendan Donahue, and he mentioned some potential draft prospects.
And recently we caught up with one of them, dropping dimes left and right. This is
quite the attire on the Pistons as they made their way through the tunnel earlier. And let's start.
Well, thanks very much.
It's a terrific one. David thanks. He does stand out. Wow. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Then there's Oladipo. Then there's Horford. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And for the Pistons, Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gafford in at center. So Detroit will get the first possession. As the regular season continues, Smitty, what's it like on those long road trips?
You know, Kevin, it can really wear on you, especially physically. And then being away from home for so long, that's not great. But on the positive side, the lengthy road trips are a chance to bond with your teammates. Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Oladipo, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Towns finds Edwards. Fades. The offensive rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Now here's Butler. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Chicago.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Towns missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo makes it off the glass.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Edwards looking it over. Three-pointer, Butler. Horford with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Shots good by Middleton.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Oladipo against Jones. Pass to Butler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You know what? This is a skill set to be able to take the bump and stay on balance after the initial contact.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now, here's Butler. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Passes it to Edwards. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer. Edwards got 6.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Oladipo, the pass to Horford. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now the pass to Edwards. And here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. Towns, no luck. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie, never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Now here's Butler. Back to Edwards. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Middleton with it. Picked up by Edwards. It's stolen by Edwards. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. And so on to Antetokounmpo looking over it. Oladipo outside. Here's Grimes. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Horford, good. Horford's got his 2nd basket of the night.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Pass to Butler. Towns at the elbow. Outside, Jones. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 9. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edwards got 11 points. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Middleton the pass to Oladipo. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Middleton. Oladipo's got his 2nd bucket. Outside, Edwards. Pass to Towns. Gafford against Horford. Back to Butler. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Towns with the defensive effort. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Butler. Up again. It's good on the putback.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Middleton outside. Here's Grimes. Edwards defending. Jones against Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Now the dish to Horford. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Horford's got 7.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Back to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Milwaukee has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Horford, no luck. The Pistons trailing. Edwards inside. Defended by Middleton. Butler kicks to Jones. Over Oladipo. On the basket by Jones.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Passes it to Middleton. Here's Grimes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Young in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Porzingis is checked in. Now, here's Oladipo. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Oladipo against Jones. The feed now to Dedmon. The kick outside to Butler. Over Middleton. Porzingis with the block.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
Back to Oladipo. And there's the pass to Grimes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Edwards can't hit. The Bucks trail to the paint. Loads it up for Giannis. Porzingis finds Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
The first one falls.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Alec Burks checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Tyus Jones. Now here's Jackson. He had 16 points in the win against Chicago. Young passes to Jackson. Over Carter. Here's Dedmon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Aggressive move by Dedmon. Challenge mentality draws contact.
Craig, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
A free throw drops for Dedmon. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Oladipo. Both free throws good from Dedmon. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. They get the rebound. Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I respect how Dwight has adapted his game over the years. Starting out as a rookie superstar and becoming a well-seasoned veteran.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
No good on the second free throw.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue. Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Now here's Davis. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Carter with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pistons leading by 5. Jackson looking it over. Burks on the wing. Misses the three.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
DiVincenzo.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Butler's got 10.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Porzingis passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside, able to practically play on top of the D.
DiVincenzo against Burks. Back to Butler. Pass to Jackson. Dishes to Young. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Porzingis kicks to Carter. Pass to Porzingis. High post, Howard. Rebound, Detroit. Burks with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He's a regular at the free throw line. Burks knows how to put the onus on the officials.
The Pistons have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And he makes both free throws. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Detroit. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Carter. And there's Davis. And there's Porzingis. And it's Azubuike in at the 5 down low. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee.
In for the Bucks, Chris Middleton.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Porzingis. Up and in on the layup.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Here's Middleton. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Thaddeus Young.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Daniel Gafford.
Pistons leading by 5. And here's Jackson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Towns. Nice D from Porzingis. Bucks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Stolen by Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Passes to Burks. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Now, here's Gafford. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Burks kicks to Towns. 4 on the clock. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's foul number 2 for him. Jones checked in for Detroit.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Bucks trail by 6. Middleton, the pass to Porzingis. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Timeout call, the Pistons. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Towns the bucket on the assist by Burks. And the Pistons lead by 6.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Kicks it down to Middleton.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
And that one falls for Middleton. He hits both from the stripe. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Now here's Middleton. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Middleton up top. Edwards defending. Middleton the pass to Giannis. From 18 feet away. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Man, quite comfortable from there. The Greek Freak knocks down 15 and 18 footers now with ease.
Now here's Jones. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Howard's checked in. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Chicago. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he hits it to tie the game up. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Gafford. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. The pass to Burks. 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. And the Pistons lead by 3.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And Oladipo now atop the key. Down low, here's Grimes, and the shot is good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. On defense, Milwaukee. Gafford kicks to Edwards. Pass to Burks. Pass to Edwards. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Detroit's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. The Pistons working the ball around now. To the middle. Burks can't get it to go. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Grimes. Feeds to Howard. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Edwards, that's good.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Passes it to Giannis. He kicks it to Howard. He can't hit that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Oladipo against Jones. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Porzingis. That shot, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now here's Giannis. 10 points for him. Grimes passes to Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. Knocks down the three ball. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 2. Here's the pass to Jones. Carries it from three-point range. Jones has got 5 now.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Pass to Grimes. Howard kicks to Giannis. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Towns. Porzingis can't hit. Detroit's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Here's Grimes. He has 5. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
So for the Pistons, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Young comes in for Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Butler in for Tyus Jones.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Timeout called. The Bucks coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Detroit making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Carter, he's checked in for the Bucks. Edwards against Davis. Carter with the 3. Here's Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston, and boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And the first one drops. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Butler finds Dedmon. Jackson from long range. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Carter, the pass to DiVincenzo. Horford up top from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Milwaukee making a switch here as Azubuike's checked in. And that one misses. Milwaukee's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And again, the Bucks miss. Detroit's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In the 2020 playoff bubble, some players struggled. Reggie Jackson was one of those guys, but he bounced back in a big way.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And with Jackson, Smitty, he went right back to being the player he was back in 21.
He was an aggressive attacking scorer with an edge, GA, and the 21-22 season was one of his best ever.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
And with Reggie Jackson, it's a testament to his natural talent that he often leaves us wanting a little bit more.
And his competitiveness showing through, that's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now Carter, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. DiVincenzo finds Davis. Carter with it, guarded by Jackson. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
1:21 left in the first half of basketball. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Three seconds left. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball. You know, with a strong presence, great toughness, Jimmy Butler has a major effect on the culture of your team.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Javon Carter. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Horford. Kicks to Davis. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Edwards finds Young. lays it up off the glass.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. The pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Over Young. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Over in the corner, Edwards. Here's Dedmon. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was all Anthony Edwards all the time in the first quarter. He had 23 points. And that'll do it for our...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Butler. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the group for Detroit right now. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Jones. Butler on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Outside, Jones. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 5. To the inside. And to Kumbo. He feeds it to Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots.
So Horford gets 2. Pistons leading by 3. Jones with the bounce pass. Pass to Dedmon. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishes through contact.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Horford kicks to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Dedmon with the block. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Burks, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, Burks. Alec Burks.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Passes to Burks. Now here's Gafford, guarded by Horford. Back to Burks. He kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now it's a 7-point Piston lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Bucks passing it around. Back to Oladipo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Butler kicks to Burks. Outside, Jones. The pass to Gafford. Over Horford. Gafford misses.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Outside, Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Towns has got 5.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Here's Grimes. 5 points in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Oladipo. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Burks the pass to Towns. Count the basket.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Porzingis is checked in for Al Horford.
At the line for Detroit, Towns. Anthony Towns. Shooting 1.
And Towns no good on that one.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
Here's Giannis. Gafford trying to break free. Here's Porzingis, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
The defense is there, but because of the height disparity, there is no real contest.
Outside, Jones. Back to Burks. This one for 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Burks. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Jones against Oladipo. Gafford kicks to Butler. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Middleton. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Burks. Burks has got 4 assists now tonight.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Oladipo against Jones. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Anthony Towns. 2nd personal foul.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pistons?
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
A free throw drops for Oladipo.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Jones drives in over Carter. Gafford trying to break free. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Passes it to Oladipo. Gafford against Howard. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Basket counts. Carter's got 6.
Well, this is a smart play by Dwight. Doesn't have a shot himself, so he moves the ball.
And the pass to Burks. Now Butler, defended by Middleton. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Oladipo kicks to Carter. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Howard. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. For the Pistons, Young comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jones. Davis is checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Oladipo. Outside Butler. Pass to Burks. Wide open look. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Passes it to Howard. Inside, here's Carter. And the rejection by Jackson. Burks on the wing. Now the pass to Butler. Burks looking around. Clock at 6. Left side, Towns. Young trying to break free. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with his shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Here are your Pistons dancers.
Edwards, he's checked in for Detroit. Bucks trail by 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Davis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the inside, Carter. Drops in the layup for 2. Carter's got 8 points.
And scanning the floor well, Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. The Pistons making a change here. Dedmon's checked in.
For your Pistons, Dwayne Dedmon.
Carter against Jackson. Carter the pass to Porzingis. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And now just a 4-point Piston lead. Outside Edwards. Pass to Burks. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
DiVincenzo kicks to Carter. Davis surveying the floor. Back to Carter. Fires the 3. The rebound by Young. Detroit leading by 7. Edwards inside. Davis is there. Passes it to Burks. Here's Dedmon. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's something you cannot have defensively. Allowing Dedmon to power through contact for the potential and one.
Pistons have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Stolen by Jackson. Last break, Detroit. Jackson's got the ball. Here's Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Detroit, no good that time either. Bucks trail by 8. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Burks covering. DiVincenzo passes to Porzingis. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Back to Jackson. And it's Young at the elbow.
2 minutes.
He dishes it to Edwards. Misses the wing J. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Porzingis kicks to Howard. Carter outside. Burks against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Edwards against Porzingis. Bounce pass from Burks. From 8. Young, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Here's DiVincenzo. Out to Carter. Over Edwards. And it's Carter missing. The Pistons shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Burks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Burks has got 13 points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Back to Davis. The pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Back to Davis. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And what a motor. Porzingis is an all-star talent who is also willing to do the dirty work.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Pistons leading by 5. Pass to Burks. And here is Dedmon. Burks finds Edwards. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Nine seconds left in the third. Burks can't get it to go. Here's Giannis. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for 1.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Detroit. They lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
Keep working the baseline behind the defense.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Antetokounmpo. Porzingis is out there with Horford. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard position.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
And Oladipo kicks to Porzingis. And the rejection by Gafford. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Antetokounmpo passes to Grimes. Now Oladipo. Giannis outside. Here's Grimes. Edwards defending. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Porzingis. Kristaps Porzingis.
First free throw is good. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. both free throws good for Porzingis.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Jones the pass to Towns. To the middle. Here's Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Pistons lead by 7.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Grimes. Lets the three fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Passes to Butler. Here's the dish to Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Porzingis.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for your Pistons, Tyus Jones.
And he makes the first. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
Great job there to make this a 2-possession game.
Middleton on the wing. Kick out to Giannis. Gets to the corner and buries it. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
And this is an area where Giannis wants to improve. I think the key for him to continue to grow is to shoot those with confidence.
Gafford passes to Jones. Driving to the basket. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. And the Pistons lead by 5.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And Oladipo kicks to Middleton. And there's the pass to Grimes. Over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Grimes. To the paint. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Butler. Gafford trying to break free. And it's Butler missing. Bucks trail by 5. Grimes passes to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Pistons. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
A tale of 2 halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Jones. Butler against Middleton. The 10-footer. And the rejection by Giannis. Grimes with the bucket.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And how about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Pass to Gafford. Back to Butler. From deep. Unable to get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Middleton right side. With some arc. No good on the shot. Towns with the defensive effort. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis inside. Edwards defending. Took him no time at all on that one. Giannis has got 13 points in the second half. Outside Edwards. Here's Gafford, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor, Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Here's Giannis. Nails the baby hook. Giannis has got 25 points.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Butler on the way. There's the three. Second shot opportunity. Yes! And the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Bucks trail by 5. The pass to Grimes. And here's Oladipo, defended by Jones. Left side, Horford. Pass to Grimes. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 6 assists now in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. And the rejection by Giannis.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Middleton. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pistons leading by 3. Jones looking for an opening. And there's the drive. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Detroit.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Butler. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Oladipo misses. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They've led by as much as 10. Well, they're passing to Edwards. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Oladipo dishes to Horford. Giannis right side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
How about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Antetokounmpo, Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And he makes the first but misses the second. Pistons leading by 8. Down low, here's Jones. Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
Here's Towns. Outside Butler. Pistons passing it around. Edwards passes to Towns. Clock at 6. Pass to Gafford. Edwards with it. Ring shot on the way. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And the rejection by Gafford. Jones kicks to Edwards. Towns trying to get open. The rebound by the Bucks.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Antetokounmpo. Outside Butler. This is it to Edwards. Gafford against Horford. Butler on the wing. Over Middleton. Bank shot. No good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. It shows how valuable he is to this offense.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
Porzingis is checked in for Milwaukee. Edwards inside, defended by Middleton. Towns against Porzingis. Butler from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Back to Edwards, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 7. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Get up, get up, get up, and start making some noise. Here they come. Your Pistons.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket for Middleton.
And the pressure just doesn't get to Middleton. In fact, he embraces it, loves the opportunity to take the big shot.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jones against Oladipo, and so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That increases their lead to 6. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And a big-time playmaker, when the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Anthony Edwards.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
people are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Middleton kicks to Oladipo. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And no fear in the eyes of Oladipo. This guy is a gamer who lives for the moment. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 8 seconds left in the game. For 3, Middleton off target from downtown. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. At the line for your Pistons.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so the Pistons take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenge.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg